Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Real quick video today. I want to talk about this rifle right here. This is a Western Field 30-30 lever action. I don't remember the exact model number, but that really doesn't matter at all because this is basically a Marlin 336. Now how that worked out is basically back in the 70s, Montgomery Ward decided they wanted to start selling lever action rifles like this. So they got together with Marlin, and Marlin started producing rifles specifically for them with the name Western Field stamped on them. And we're selling them to Montgomery Ward in bulk. So that way you could basically go into a Montgomery Ward and buy a Western Field rifle cheaper than you could go to your gun shop and buy a Marlin 336, because of course Montgomery Ward could buy a lot more quantity than your average gun shop could. So you could get these a little bit cheaper. Now this one was picked up at a pawn shop a few weeks ago by a friend of mine. He bought it for 200 bucks, which was a really good deal, but it was completely covered in surface rust, and the stock and fore-end were just disgusting. They were all dinged up, they were all scratched up, and they were a really, really dark, nasty color. It's almost so dark brown that they almost looked black, and it was really flat color, and just, you could tell this thing, there was not a lot put into the stock and fore-end, which is probably one way that Marlin saved money on them. And then again, of course, it could have been refinished since then, and just somebody did a really poor job. Either way, it looked really bad, but it functioned great. It was in really good shape as far as functionality goes. So he brought it over to me and wanted to get it refinished, and that's what I did. Now, first and foremost, you can tell the stock. I refinished the stock on this. Now, this isn't a walnut stock. That's one way that Marlin saved money by, putting on cheaper wood on these stocks here. But basically all I did was strip this wood down completely. I did not stain it at all because the wood was already a much darker wood. And all I did was use True Oil to really give it a shine. I put 5 coats of True Oil on this, and that's all it took. Just apply the True Oil, give it a little scrubbing down between coats with a little steel wool, and there you go. As far as the finish goes, the barrel and everything was completely covered in surface rust, and as you can see now, it looks great. And all that is, really guys, is you get a little oil, whatever you use. I like to use rim oil. Spray it on there and get yourself some double-aught steel wool. If you've got some decent surface rust but no real pitting, I'd use double-aught. Obviously the lighter the rust, the lighter you go. So if you got really, really light surface rust, go with like a quadruple-aught or a triple-aught. I went with double-aught steel wool and really oil it down, scrub it up, the rust comes off and it doesn't mess up the finish of the gun, and that way you don't have to refinish the entire gun just to get off some rust. And it came out really well. There was rust all on the receiver, all down the barrel, everywhere. So yeah, that's it guys. Just a quick little refinish job. I wish I would have gotten a before on this, but as soon as he brought it over, I just started taking it apart and went to work on it. Didn't even occur to me to go ahead and make a before video because I really wasn't going to make an after video, but it came out looking so nice that I just had to put this on video here real quick because it came out really, really good, especially on the stock. So anyway, that's it guys. So yeah, there you go. There is a Western Field lever action 30-30, which is basically a Marlin 336 from the 1970s, all refinished and restored. So there you go guys. I appreciate you watching. Any questions or comments, leave them down below, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.